Things seem to be going pretty good. It was kind of fast-paced at first, getting out here, getting in the spring, and just getting in the groove of things. New team, new atmosphere, a lot more intense here at this level. Where I'm coming from, JC. But so far, it seems to be going really good. Learning from coaches and just the team here is coming together right now. And towards the end of spring here, coming up on the spring game, guys are really coming together, learning really good things. So it seems to be going pretty good right now.
How'd you end up here?
Long story. Well, we'll make it a short story. Youngstown, they were the first to offer me, I think the third or the fourth week of last season at a junior college. And they just seemed to be the most loyal and the most serious with me as far as, their recruiting process. They never lied to me. They told me exactly what they expected of me, coming in. I just like the tradition that they had here when I, looked into, the coaching staff and things like that, and the resume of all the coaches. Coach Sims, outstanding coach. Just the places they've been and the things that they've accomplished in their careers as far as coaches. And, the seasons they've had here at Youngstown State, just improving every year that they've been here, this coaching staff. So, like I said, they're the first to offer, and just real loyal throughout the whole process. And when I took my visit here, I knew this was my place.
What are some of the biggest challenges going from junior college to this level?
The demands of the game and what they expect of you. Junior college is it's great for guys, that under circumstances they had to go there, and it's just another opportunity for guys who kind of didn't do something right, or like myself, just the circumstances that come back to play after 6 years not playing. But it's just the demand of football. It's kind of at junior colleges, come in, lift, and you're done for the day. Here it's come in, lift, you got film, you got class, you have back to film, whatever it is. It's always something with football, which I enjoy, because if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something to the fullest, and they expect the fullest out of you here no matter what, whether it's in the classroom or on the field, in the film room, whatever it is. So just the demand of time and what you have to put into it, but it's a full-time job here.
What brought you back to football? When did you decide to go back to it?
I was in the military for 5 years, and honestly, I had not really thought about football much while I was in the military. I almost lost touch with it because, I was deployed a lot during football seasons and things like that, so it wasn't much time to really, even watch football. So when I got out, I decided to stay out in Southern California, and when I started looking around the junior college out there, there's a ton of junior colleges in Southern California, and I started looking around, and narrowed it down to a couple of them who were near where I was living in Huntington Beach. And Santa Ana College, I went over there. I talked to Coach Jeff Jones, and he just welcomed me with open arms. And he told me that, asked me my story, and I told him, and he looked at me. He told me that if I was able to do all that, he thought he could make me into a community college football player. So started playing football again, and I didn't really know where it was going to take me from the beginning. To be honest with you, did I think I was going to play Division I football? I don't know. I was just playing for the love of the game, really, just to be back out on the field. And I got back out there and really started getting into the groove of things. Started playing a little bit of linebacker, and then some things happened, and I put my hand back down in the dirt playing defensive end, which I always played before anyways. And off from there, and here I am.
Where did you play high school ball
at? About 5 hours away, right outside Indianapolis, in Plainfield, Indiana.
Oh, okay.
So, when guys complain about bumps and bruises, you just kind of you have no idea? Do you say that to
No, I
yourself?
really don't. When I first went back to junior college, it was kind of like that because I was, fresh. I came back from Afghanistan the end of 2010, and by January I was doing spring ball at junior college. So at that point, I'd only been out, been back in the States 2 or 3 months. So it's kind of one of those things where, guys are complaining there. You see somebody complaining at, McDonald's how the food's not fast enough, or on the field or wherever it was. You're just you just wanted to grab somebody. But I think I've got back into the American kind of way of where I'm just one of the guys. I don't really. I think about it sometimes, when it's like, man, I could just quit, or, I can do this, or I could do that. I really think about that sometimes, but when it comes to day-to-day guys complaining, like I said, it's a full-time job. You're always on the grind, film, whatever it is. I feel the same way sometimes, too. I'm like, man, I'd rather go home, or, I'd rather do this, but when it comes out to it, I know this is where I want to be, and other guys as well, but they've got to complain to somebody, so somebody's going to say something. Guys are always going to say stuff, and it's just part of it, but so, no, not really. It doesn't really bother me when guys say stuff. But like I said, I'm kind of back into it myself. I say stuff sometimes too. So
That doesn't slow McDonald's. I mean, that,
I don't even try to stay away from McDonald's.
To be back in the game, is that an incredible feeling after everything you've been through?
I'm not kidding you. I still don't think it's set into me. At junior college, like I said, I sound like I'm talking down on junior college because junior college has been one of the greatest things for me as far as, I wouldn't be here where I am today without it. But look around. I don't even think it's really set into me that, I'm here playing ball and, it's a real thing. I think when we get our first game, I'm sure the spring game is going to be pretty exciting. And then going to that first game against Dayton, I believe, it's going to be I think it's going to be pretty cool. I think that might be when it finally really sets in, is when we get that first snap of the first game.